Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the day 2 of this Selling Business Outcome program by Cisco for you guys. Let's have a quick recap of what we did yesterday before we start off the day today. What do you guys think? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. What did we discuss yesterday?
We are approaching solution to the customer, not the product.
Absolutely. So we started off from the point where we said we do not sell products because customers buy what the product does for them. So we discussed that we will be selling solutions, not the products, right? What else did we discuss yesterday?
Approach to right person.
Approaching the right person, absolutely. So we're thinking about approaching the concerned business unit head rather than the IT person. Why is that?
Because the structure has changed, the buying structure has changed. Instead of going for one tier, it has become 3 tier right now. We have the IT guy, the CFO, and the BUs. So more channels of basically selling compared to.
Absolutely. Or if we rephrase it in a manner, the concerned KPI, the concerned output. Oh, you look cool today. Yeah. I'm glad someone took my advice actually of not wearing the suit today. But
Maybe I think he was dying to.
yeah, salespeople are actually dying for such an opportunity, aren't they? Yeah, because you hardly get any day offs. Yep. Okay. Sorry. Now see, so you feel relaxed right now. That's the bottom line, right?
One time, because there was a casual day in our college, and I was new to college, so all the girls, boys are wearing normal pants and t-shirts, and I am coming in a uniform. It feels like I'm an alien in college.
It happened in one of my jobs. I didn't know the dress code there is semi-formal, so you had to wear a pant and a shirt. And the first day I went with a pretty fancy tie and a fancy suit, and when I went there, I realized, oh my God, I'm probably in the wrong place. So these things happen, right? So if we rephrase what we were talking about, approaching the business unit head, it's actually the fact that the product that we're giving to the organization, it's not corely serving the IT purpose. It's corely serving a business unit in achieving its desired KPI. Remember KPIs from yesterday's conversation? So the product that we're giving it is essentially helping the business unit in achieving a KPI, which is why it's essential to have the business unit on board, right? That's what we discussed. What else did we discuss yesterday?
Likewise, the budget also is shifting from IT to non-IT departments. It's being scattered across the various.
Budget has become some.
Absolutely.
Shadow budgets.
Shadow budgets, exactly. We discussed about shadow budgets. So in essence, we said the IT budgets are squeezing, they're shrinking, but at the same time, we said the IT spend is increasing. Why? Because the concept of shadow budgeting has come in, right? What else? There was a very essential diagram that we talked about yesterday that I said I want to have imprinted on your memories. Remember that?
Yes.
What was that?
The drivers.
Absolutely. Starting off with the market drivers. What else is there? Sorry?
List.
Yeah. Yes, there were drivers, there were challenges, but there was something in the middle as well. Okay, let's put it up on the board. So yes, we had drivers.
Drivers was first.
Yep. And as someone pointed out, we had challenges. Yes, absolutely, there were challenges.
Challenges, goal, proof. Proof was last.
Proof. Two things that are missing. Two things missing.
Challenges, drivers, market.
Between drivers and challenges, there was something else. Okay, let me give you guys a hint. A challenge is a hurdle, right? Hurdle will be, when would you come across hurdles in life? When you're going towards
Goals.
goals. So we can put it goals or objectives, right? Now there is one very essential ingredient missing here, which is what we need to deliver to the customer. Sorry? Absolutely, bullseye. The value. This is something that you guys have to have imprinted on your memories. Cannot afford to lose it out. Let's skim over this diagram quickly. What are market drivers and why are they important?
Gives you information to have a proper homework done before you go to the customer.
Okay.
Understand the cycle of the customer and their buying behavior and the influencing factors.
You need to do a
But
best-
what are market drivers? Yes, we do pestle or
Yeah.
bless,
Yeah.
but what are market drivers and why do we need to study them before going to the customer?
So that we can address the customer requirements in a better way.
Yes, absolutely. So requirements plus something essential is trends. We need to know what's going on in the industry. We need to know what's going on in the markets. We need to know what's going on in the economy. So which is why to study the drivers is most essential. The second step are goals and objectives. Whose goals and objectives are we talking about? The customer. Based on these market trends, based on the pushes that they are getting from the market trends, what are their new goals and objectives? So as we discussed yesterday, briefly recapping, objectives could be
cutting down costs.
could be
With the wind or against the wind.
absolutely going against the wind or with the wind. So the first one is actually the wind that's blowing. The second one is either going with the wind or going against the wind. Okay? Then you have challenges. Challenges are hurdles. Okay? So for example, if we take up recession in the economy as a driver and we say the objective is cost cutting, a challenge could be affecting the morale of the remaining employees. Right? Does that make sense? Then comes the value part. Here is where we come in. The product or the service or the solution that we are selling, what value is it bringing to the organization? How is it in turn assisting them in achieving the goals and challenges while addressing these challenges? Addressing goals and objectives while taking into account the challenges. And the proof at the end are the cases, our previous success stories. Right? Remember this now?
Yes.
Perfect. What did we do after that? What else did we do? It's a
Do the
brief. It's
best-
supposed to be a brief recap.
Pestle. We did the pestle.
Pestle.
workshop.
So for drivers, we do a pestle or a pest analysis, right? For goals and objectives, what do we do for goals and objectives? That was a tool that we did.
SWOT.
SWOT, absolutely. For goals and objectives, we see SWOT, right? Then you have the challenges. And then the value and proof. Okay, what else did we do last evening?
Department impact, personal impact, business impact.
Absolutely. We said that there is a universal value equation. You add up the business impact, you add the personal impact, you divide the two by the cost, you reduce from them
The risk.
The rest.
the perceived risk, yes. And what's the outcome?
The value.
Value, perceived value. Absolutely. What else did we do last evening so that we can start continue from it?
We went over the SWOT as to what it is and the positives and the factors which are internal and external.
Absolutely.
That's where we stopped.
One of the most essential ingredients that I really want you guys to remember from yesterday for the rest of your lives, because we are salespeople, we are bound to make sales, and a salesman never dies of hunger and poverty.
Mhm.
Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Salesmen will never die of poverty and hunger, right? Sah?
Yes.
Sah? Okay. So the most important part of being a salesperson is to remain optimistic. And never see the glass as half empty, always see it as half full. Which is why I gave you the example that if an economy is growing, it's booming, there's always opportunity. But if it's sliding down, there too we have to see the opportunity. And there are several opportunities that we discussed yesterday, right? Particularly when we talk about pest or pestle analysis, it's essential to know that every pointer in pest or pestle analysis is pretty closely linked to our lines of businesses. Does that make sense? Yep. So that's pretty much it about the recap of yesterday. As I said in the start of the conversation yesterday, that we'll split this training into 2 days. Yesterday was the planning part. Today is the execution part. So we'll be starting off today with selling to the business stakeholders. That is selling to people outside IT. Does that make sense? Why are we selling to businesses outside IT?